Sagittarius, how you doing, guys? So please give me a second in order to come out, is what they're saying, to come out. Like something's dying to come out. Something is dying to come out. So we're going to go over your channel messages. I will explain, but I need to get these out straight away, guys, okay? So dark side messages in the tarot, but also channeled for a start, okay? Got to keep an open mind. They can come from anywhere. So it's like something is just going to come from nowhere. It's like just going to come out of nowhere, okay? But because I'm picking up like outside. Something is like outside of something is outside of your control. That's what they're saying. Like there's something outside that's going to get out of control. Now, if it's like there is a main attraction to being outside, there is something that's outside that's going to be out of control. It's like it's just right outside now, because it feels like that some people are like obviously isolating, right, and they're obviously going to be going through that. So it's kind of like, well, outside. It's like outside now, and I feel like there's going to be some kind of like fight, because someone is really getting on someone's nerves, and I don't know why, but it feels like, okay, outside now, okay, outside. But I'm hearing like I just need to come out, like I need to come out. I'm picking up on a same-sex relationship for some people, okay, like I just need to come out, and I just need to, because I feel like someone just needs to say something, and I'm picking up an aggression around your energy. If I act aggressively, it's just because I'm feeling this energy, okay, guys? So it's like I just need to come out, and because I'm feeling like this hysterical moment of like, oh, like I'm just like I just need to come out. That's what they keep saying, but I'm picking up like this thing, I don't know, just like this thing that's just going to annoy you, and I think it could be to do with like isolating, but we've got so many messages for you, right? But again, it's just that I need to come out. Like, it's annoying me now. If I just do not say this thing of whatever it is on my mind, I'm going to have to say it, okay? And it feels like, but it feels like it's not going to be well received, because it feels like this stew. Okay, I'll keep picking that up. Stuart, also stew or suing, something to do with that, and it's been coming up. So there was also suicide fruit. Okay, now I did write down big Virgo, Leo in your energy, Cancerian maybe. Okay, now Virgo, Leo mainly. Okay, but I just need to like say it, because if I don't say it, I feel like this bottle top, and if I don't say this at the moment, it's all just gonna go psh. It's like there's something that feels like it's just going to go bang. Like I really don't know what, but it's like I'm just going to go out with a bang. I'm just going to go out with a bang. Okay, so they just came in straight away out of nowhere. But I think some of that is to do with someone that's trying to like in a same-sex relationship, and they're like just so eager just to say it. It's like because I'm picking up like ego, like, so I've got a feeling your reading's going to be quite intense. But again, it's just like I'm just like I can't at the moment, but I just got to. It's just I've just got to tell this person something, right? So whatever it is you're going to tell them, just be careful on how you tell them, because I don't know how it's going to be received by the person that you're angry with, right? Ego-driven and dark side reading is going to relate a lot to who you have an ego clash with of a dark side, because we look on your dark side, their dark side, your life, their life, and you have to kind of like take your pick, right? But again, we'll go for that. So we'll go on to your messages. So I picked up straight away, check out. It's like auditing. Like there's an auditor or an order, like ordering, like ordering and they're saying ordering. It's like, can we check out? It's like, yeah, can we order out? It's like, shall we order out or shall we order in? And there's something to do with like having to be in but wanting to be outside. And a lot of you're having this kind of like gathering where there's like people around you, and it's like, well, shall we order out or shall we order in? But shall we order in but eat outside? It's a strange scenario. I seem to be picking up, but it's like auditing someone, like faxes and files and stuff, like sending an audit to someone, right? Or Morgana or mortgage. They're so sorry. Give me a second, please, guys. But mortgage. It's like mortgage. It's like mortgage. This is like a stockbroker or stock market or mortgage. Like, well, the mortgage has got to be paid to this house. It seems to be that there's this big house, right? Is what I'm seeing. On top of a hill. A big house on top of a hill, right? But again, because I'm picking up John Paul or something as well. John Paul is like papa, moi, something to do with like French or something of like papa on top of a hill. But again, ordering out, like I'm ordering. Someone is like overspending, right? Someone is overspending because they're like, well, you know, we're inside, so let's just order in. And let's order in and order in and order in. But I'm picking up like an order out as well. It's like, well, we're taking all these orders in, but all these orders have got to go out. And can we keep up with the amount of stuff that's got to go out? Because it seems that there's so much coming in and coming out and coming in and coming out. But for some, I'm picking up, what did I write down? Can I order in, but then auditing. So we've gone through that one. But I'm definitely picking up Hello Kitty, like Hello Kitty, or Kitty, hi Kitty, Kitty, Kitty. But Kitty, oh, what was that? Paul McCartney, I think. Kitty, it's something, I've got no idea. Like the kitty, oh, okay, the kitty. I'm sure anybody else in the world knows what a kitty is, right? But a kitty is like, let's put a money aside in the kitty. So let's put a kitty in and let's all get, someone's gambling with something and it's like, okay, let's all put a kitty in. And it's like, okay, I've got this much. And it's like, okay, well, I've got this much. And I think there's a big ego clash wherever you are at the moment to do with like who's got the most amount of money. Because I'm really picking it up of where people are like spending money within the... This can come from a grouping of people that you're compromised with at the moment. But it's like, who's got the most amount of money? It's like, well, I've got this and I've got that. And it's kind of like, okay, well, I'll put an order in there and I'll put an order in there. And let's buy this and let's buy that. And it's like, oh, wow, hold on a minute. I've spent too much. Because it feels like that you're spending, overspending. Like, some of you are overspending, some of you are living within your means. Me, I always speculate to accumulate to save, you know, things. But again, I'm sure I don't need to like educate people on spending money, right? But again, there feels like someone that's overspent. Like I've overspent and I've overspent and I've overspent and I've overspent. And I'm also picking up Spencer, the name Spencer, okay? But I'm also picking up, No, we're not saying that one. No, sorry. There's certain things that I won't say. Okay, so because I'm picking up like filing something, filing and filing and filing and filing, and like there's so many files, and I can pick up this audit thing. Okay, and there's like a, what do you call them with file effects, big units, and you're pulling it out and you're going through your audits and you're like, okay, wow, I ordered that and I ordered that and I ordered that, okay, I need to put in like a tax return for that one, okay, and we've ordered sorry but we're sorting out paperwork to do with money, okay, and that we have to go out our insurance claims about how much is being spent on the house, like, because it seems to be like quite a lot of money being spent on a house at the moment, and we're having to go over like audits and saying, okay, well, we need to get this money in because that money's gone out, so I've asked for this, so we need to go through like who owes me. It's a bit like Who Dares Wins, who owns what, who owes what, who owns what, and who owes what. It's like, well, I own this, okay, and you own that, okay, so let's segregate everything. You've got the sofa, you've got the blender, you've got Brenda. Let's come out for another reading. You've got the blender, you've got this, and let's just separate. Let's just call this whatever it is. And you have the bed, you have the curtains, you have the blender, you have the cooker, and you have this. But no, that's mine. Because it seems to be like children around as well for some. And it's like, no, this is mine, this is yours, that's yours, this is mine, that's mine. Okay, all of it's a bit like Christmas, right? Christmas. Like, you know, when you go downstairs, all of a sudden there's like Christmas presents there and there's Christmas presents there. And it's like, okay, those big ones there are your Christmas presents. And those small ones there are your Christmas presents because you're younger, right? And it feels like whatever it is that someone, I'm sorry, but my camera is really annoying me because it's, I'll have to just move that. Sorry, Sagittarius. It's really annoying me because it's slightly off center and I'm kind of like trying to focus. Whatever this is, it feels like that. It's like Christmas. It's like, wow, Christmas has come early. It's like Christmas is here. So while we've got all of this, we might as well just spend it. But I don't know why I keep picking up on like, wow, we've just got like, I've got like loads of presents and there's loads of stuff and we just ordered all of this stuff in. And because I'm picking up stuffing. Well, it's not Christmas. So like turkeys and like food and stuff and like, I mean, you could work at a checkout market and it's like check, and checking stuff out, right? But whatever it is, I'm also picking up on like stuffing and turkey and like beef and like someone's like living it up, right? Living it up with like beef, turkey, stuffing. Let's have all the trimmings. I'm picking up trimming like a hedge as well. Like, well, you're outside trimming the hedge, and it's kind of like, I've got no, or walking on the edge. It's like you're walking on the edge. Okay, so they're just there, right? Because I feel like it's like, well, they're just there doing their thing, and I'm just here doing my thing, right? Because I'm feeling like someone's really going into like the gardening thing and the woodwork thing, and it's like, okay, like you're doing all of that, and I've got my kids, and like we got because I'm picking up like I really don't know why, like things are being built. Like I mean, it could be a new house that you've just got into or something, but that someone's just got into, that someone's just broke into. They just said that somebody's just broke into. Now, I hope I kept that channel message on for a start, because I had to turn the camera off. I'm sorry I do that, but I really feel like I'm going mad sometimes. And I stop it and start, and I'm like, oh, just get on with it, Steve. But I picked up to do with, like, the law is outside. I'm sure that, I can't remember. I'm going to go over it again in case I didn't. But straight away, I came on the camera and said the law. Like, the law, or Laura. But the law is outside. Something to do with, like, the law. I did, because I said I'm just, like, didn't I, right? So I'm picking up that again, that something could get broken into. So be very careful. But yes, they are. If you've got like loads of things around your house, right, loads of big things, be careful. Because I think someone's like showing all of this stuff off. Like they're showing something like on a camera or somewhere. I don't know. Like, because I feel like a Christmas peeping Tom kind of thing, right? That someone's like all of these Christmas presents, and it feels like someone's taking these Christmas presents. It's because it's a bit like, well, I'm just going to dirty old, well, I used to call it in the TV show, but like, right, okay, I got all of this stuff and I'm carrying it away, right? Because it feels like someone's getting carried away, right? Carried away with like spending and accumulating all of this money that someone could have just landed something. But it feels like that someone is watching like something to do with like Christmas, and that because it feels like the TV show at Christmas, right, where there were those two thieves and they came in to the house at Christmas time. What on earth is that video called, right? Home Alone. Like, so you might be home alone, but you might have all of this stuff, and you're like, well, let's go out and spend it all. But be careful, because they are saying something about a peeping Tom. Now, it could be a Tom, like an actual Tom. They're saying a tomcat. But an actual name, Tom or cat, I don't know. But again, Tom, right? And a tomcat is someone a cat physically that prowls around the outside to look for another cat, obviously. Okay, it's related to pregnancy. That one is because I come out with that way overdue pregnancy. Okay, so we'll go on to that message. Thank you, Spirit. Something to do with way overdue. Now that for a lot of you is still coming to do with like auditing and money and things being spent, and like things are way overdue now. It's like someone's really being pressured to pay a bill off that's like way overdue. It's like, well, this is just way overdue now. Everything is just way overdue. Okay, or way over to you. It's like it's way over to you. There's something about sending money across things, and it's like, well, it's way over to you now. And it's like, okay, well, it's over to you. And it's like, oh, and it's over to me, and it's over to you. There's some kind of like show I'm sorry, but I keep telling my mother, do not have people at the door talking face to face during the coronavirus. Do people listen? No. Okay, so never mind. So now that probably comes into the house, and all of my quarantine is just out of the... Yeah. Okay, so overdue. Things are overdue. So, but that's just really distracted me at the moment. Overdue. It's like this is way overdue, and this is way overdue, and it's way overdue. But that's why I'm picking up on like Christmas presents and something to do with like children. Okay, now some people are like overspent. They've overspent the mark. And they're like, oh, now we've like got to pay for all of this, because it feels like things have been like ordered in, but not ordered out or something, right? Auditing and stuff like that. Okay, but that was what I was picking up. Over to you. It's like, no, it's over to you. And it's like, no, it's over to you. Because I'm picking up like a show or something, and I forget what TV show that was, but it's something like, no, it's over to you. And it's like, oh, no, it's over to you. And it's like, I'm sending something over to you just for this. And it's like, what are you sending over to me for? And it's like, no, I'm just sending you this over to you because you think you deserve something. Okay, I'm not sure what that one's coming from. But it's like, oh, I'm just sending this over to you. Okay, and it's like, oh, I'm just sending this one over to you too. There's something to do with either like transactions of money or I don't know why they're saying children being passed around. It's like, okay, now it's over to you because I'm picking up like this cup, right, with a string off it. And it's like, hello? You know when you get that cup and you can like talk? So it could be a phone, right? And I don't know why I'm picking up that. Because I'm picking up like someone's in the army and they've got this bunker or something and it's got stashes and stores of food in it. Because I'm picking up a food store or like there's food that's being stored somewhere. Because I'm really picking up that someone's going to town on the turkey and the ham, right? I don't know why. But again, it's like, well, we've got this bunker. And it's got like Christmas presents in it, and we're all like hunkered down in this place where there's Christmas presents and there's like turkey. I don't know what, or it could be Turkey. You could actually come from Turkey, right? But there's family, like families that are like not together, that are kind of trying to send something to one another, right? But without intervening. But I'm picking up like this bunker that's like full of food because I am picking up Greece, right? Greece. Now, oh, actually, say a little prayer, please. I would ask Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, has actually been taken into intensive care, and I did channel that a while ago about poor Boris Johnson. That could well, you know, and that did happen. Also, the Queen made a speech. I said it last month. She actually gave it out on April the 5th, so that was like a month prediction. Okay, but I would like to thank everybody. Also, Donald Trump, I know he wouldn't be watching, but a speech that I watched where he said that the amount of support that America is also sending over for analysts for Boris Johnson. So please say a little prayer if you can for our Prime Minister that also has a younger wife as well that is also, I think she's just given birth to a very young baby too, so I'm sure that she is very worried. So, yeah. So anyway, so I just want to say thanks to everybody. You know, obviously this is a very testing time for people, right? But, sorry, back to your channeled messages. Again, because I'm definitely picking up like a big Grease thing, like a big Grease. Like a production of Grease. It's like, oh, let's just play Grease. Let's just like Danny, I'm picking up Dan, Danielle, Danny, Zuko, right? Danny Zuko, or Coco, and Co. There's something and Co. Okay, some of you own a company and it's like and Co. And you've just opened it and it's like someone and Co, meaning you and Co, right? But there's like Coca-Cola, but there's Coco, like Coco, so it could be someone that's called Coco, but I'm definitely picking up like and Co, right? So by the way, if it's and Co or something, it's obviously a business owner, right? But it's shared. It's because I'm picking up like sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. But I think someone is like sharing too much. It's like sharing way too much information, or they're sharing way too much of their time and money with people. Because I'm really picking that up where someone's ordering loads of stuff and they're sharing this stuff way too much and they think that that's caring, but I've got no idea about your life, but that's what they're saying, that someone's like auditing things and they're ordering things, but they're also keeping track of things by how much money they're spending, but they're also trying to get it back in a certain way. So I don't understand what that is. Right, but I mean, I wouldn't as Pisces. I get very confused as a Piscean, right? But because I feel like someone's like either fighting at court or something, like ordering, or like I've ordered way too much stuff and now I need to get it all back. Because it feels like that someone's like ordered all of this stuff, but they realise now that they have to pay for it because they've ordered it, and it's a bit like a cycle of what happens in astrology, right? And that during that period, it feels like someone is kind of like gone, well, let's just throw caution to the wind and spend everything, right? And it all went out the window because I'm picking up all on the windows, all on the doors, and it's all gone all over the door. Something has gone all over the door for some reason. Be very careful about throwing something out the door. Be careful about throwing someone out the door, or someone has just been thrown out the door. Right, okay, so... But again, it's like I threw caution to the wind and I just threw everything out the door. Okay, somebody literally kicked someone out and said, oh, right, Christmas presents, there they are, so what do you have, right? You have all of this, okay, you have all of that. Bosh, stuck it in a box and chucked it straight out the window at someone. Said, there it is on the floor. Take it and get out. Honestly, that's what they're saying to me. That someone has gone through this time where they're like, I tell you what, I am so angry. Oh, so you want all of this, do you? Okay, so you ordered that, you ordered this, you ordered that, you ordered that. Okay, you ordered this, you ordered that. There it is. Stuff it all in a box, chuck it straight out the window. There you go, have it. Sorry, I'm getting really aggressive. I told you I get empathic and feel energy, but if that's really relating to you, please make sure you leave a comment and say, or in the chat, everybody, you know, I do listen to my own readings back. Go in the chat section, and I still channel sometimes names and things whilst in the chat, okay? So if you're connected and watching the reading, please join the chat, because you'll actually see some other messages sometimes still coming out through that, because I still seem to channel when it's going live. But again, it's like, all right, here's your stuff, here's your red car, here's your blue car. It's like the little red car had a race, the red car and the blue car had a race. Face, or something like that. Okay, Dollface. Dollface, is that you again? Hi. I'm channeling people's names again from the channel. Something about face, like face. Now, if you're relating to a Virgo energy, right, and the first card out that came through Virgo energy, there was more in that than what I see, right? Someone was trying to find their mum. Someone, because it was looking at the moon, but like not looking at the moon, and there was a face in the moon. After all of that, I really discovered that there was more messages in that Virgo reading than what anybody really knew. Because it was like, I'm trying to find my mum. Now, someone out there is literally trying to connect back with their mum. Make a connection back with their mum. Okay. Now, if you have a deceased loved one, it feels like I feel lost without my mum. Like, I can't do it without my mum. I can't do it without my mum. Because there's something around that moon that had a face in it. Okay. And they're saying something about, two-faced. Like two-faced. So some of you, that's why the energy of Virgo was not looking at the moon. Because it was looking at the sun. Headed straight towards the sun. Okay. But after all that's been said and done, said and done, we are heading straight towards the sun. Yeah. Great song. Hope people listen to those, right, as well. In the clear, you are not in the clear. That's coming through from a Virgo energy. And the songs, if you listen to the songs and watch the lyrics, that in the clear was, you're not in the clear. There's something to do with, like, you're not in the clear. So, there's something about, like, clearing, or Claire, the name Claire, or clearing. It's like, well, we're clearing everything up, but someone's not in the clear, meaning they're in debt. It's like, well, you're in debt, so you're not in the clear. Because I don't know why I'm picking that up. It's like, well, you're in debt and you're not in the clear. And it's something to do with all this paperwork and auditing, where there's like back catalogues of statements that have all been took by someone that's ordered. They're definitely saying a back catalogue. Could be online or physically in a K's catalogue, or it's like, okay, I've ordered this dress and that dress and this dress and that, and okay, and now I've got to pay all these audits. Okay, so I've actually bought more than, because someone's like going through their tax stuff and whatnot. But I think that some people out there are probably overspent, because I feel like, oh wow, we've got to go through this filing cabinet in order to find out when we actually paid for that and what date did I pay for that. Okay, did I pay for that or didn't I pay for that? Because someone's getting like really confused around money, and because I'm picking up a big money kind of like thing with you guys at the minute, right? And it's a little bit like, because I can see these cards, right? These cards. And they've got like little ticks on. Like tick, 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 and tick, tick, tick. And it's ticking someone off because they're having to look for all these ticks. Because, okay, we're not going down that road. Why on earth would they want to talk to me about ticks? Okay. Okay, something to do with like ticking. Like a ticking time bomb. Like it's like, I'm just a ticking time bomb. I am literally going to lose it with this person in a minute. I am a ticking time bomb. I've got all of this stuff now that I've got to pay for. It could be something to do with like the person that you could have just thrown all of this stuff at. It's like, well, I've just thrown all of this stuff straight at this person and that landed straight at their feet. And it's like, oh, I threw all of this at your feet, and then all of a sudden, now I've got to like take all of these notes down to try and keep and re-elect everything that's going on. And I think someone out there is getting very confused with the amount of stuff that they've spent or they've got, and they're having to go through everything. And like, well, It could be a Libra, maybe. Libra, something to do with like Libra, maybe, right? But I'm picking up, again, it's saying baby, something to do with like way overdue, like a pregnancy is like way overdue. And it's like, oh, you are way overdue. And we need to like, because I'm picking up Christmas toys or like way overdue. Because I'm picking up wave over to you. It's like, well, wave over to you. And it's like sending these like little icons. It's like wave over to you too. It's like waving. It's like waving goodbye to something. It's like wave it goodbye because here it comes or something. Something about waving it all goodbye. It's like, well, you might as well wave all of this goodbye or something. Okay, I don't know why. What you doing, bruv? Because it feels like a puppet master. Capricorn. Capricorn. Some of you have got a big Capricorn. Capricorn, if cross-watching or you got it in your channel, what? Or you've got Capricorn in your channel. Don't know what that one means. The channel, like a tunnel, right? Channel tunnel. London, right? More than likely London, England. But, okay, I'm going to have to take this, sorry guys. Okay guys, I do apologise for that interruption. But I'm definitely picking up, okay, so I can't remember where I left off because of the phone call, but something to do with like I can't remember. Remember, oh, that's come up again. Remember, the 5th of November. That was actually my father, actually, that died on 5th of November. It came through, so I could have some cross comparisons to someone that has Sagittarius in their chart. But remember, the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes, Guy, the name Guy, also Guy, okay? But this guy, it seems that, okay, there's this guy, right? This guy, and it's an ex-partner, they're saying, that you could have children with. And this fight is possibly with someone that you're with, but you're not possibly fighting with the person that you're with. You're fighting with them slightly, but about this other person that's hanging around that might want to see the children, if you've got kids involved. Because there's some kind of like, I'm going to go out there. It's like there's someone saying, I'm going to go out there and actually sort this out in a minute if he doesn't go away. Because it feels like that if someone doesn't going to go, if something doesn't go away, they're saying something. If something doesn't going to go away, I'm going to go over there and sort this out. Now this is, because this is someone that's really going to go into somebody, okay? Now they're going to go into something, but they're going to go into something quite serious. It's like, well, I'm going to go into it seriously. So it feels like someone is really going to pry into someone's life-ish seriously. It's like, well, I'm just going to say this seriously, and this is it serious. It's like, I'm serious, and I'm serious. Because it's like this temptation of like, well, I'm serious. It's like, I'm being serious. And the other person saying, yeah, well, I'm being serious too. And it feels like no one's winning, right? Whatever this is. And it feels like, well, I'm serious. It's like, yeah, I'm serious too. So I'm going to tell them in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to tell them in a minute if they say anything else. So it feels like that there's going to be some kind of like argument, discussion or fight-ish. Okay, I don't want to put the jeepers at people, but this is what my spirit guides are telling me. Okay, now, they're saying that some of this could be fish, like a fish, possible water sign. Okay, I'll go over the two cards that flung out when I was saying this. Something to do with maybe a Piscean, maybe, right? And it's something to do with a fish, but it could be to do with a water sign. But again, because I did pick up Cancerian for a lot of you, right? Now, there's something to do with like ish, like itching or something. I don't know where that was coming from. Itchy, like just itching. It's just like I'm just itching and itching and itching. And it's like this person's making me like shiver and quiver at the same time, right? Now, I'm picking up that some of you are got children involved in this, and this person that's lurking around a bit like the Christmas Santa thing, it's an ex-partner that has like gifts or something for the children or something like that, and there's like this fight that's happening between you and your person ganging up on this. That's what the ganger was, the doppelganger. Have you been keeping up on the readings? I think that was Libra and Virgo, and it was coming up where the double ganger and doubling up on someone. It's like, well, we're gonna like, it's like double trouble. It's like, well, there's two of us against one, us against the world. It's like, okay, well, now it's us against everybody, because it feels like that there's a lot of foreign against foreign stuff and a lot of like two against one. It's like, well, it's us two against you, so what are you going to do about a sue or something, about sue or suing? Because there's us two against you, and it's ganging up on one person. But if you was to watch the extended Libra or Virgo reading, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Virgo reading. And there was I can't remember which one, but there was a 10 of Pentacles here, and it was all about a money ego clash. And it was this person, and I said here that there was the 4 of Pentacles, and this person's saving it all, right? And this person here had been practicing this law of attraction, right? And that's my Laura or something to do with that, right? Law of attraction, you have to be careful what you wish for. Because this here, what I've always said with that, is that some people are into this money just come to me, and it just come to me without me really having to do any work for it, right? Work and hard work comes from natural work and ability of law of attraction. It means that a 10 here can just turn into 1 very quickly through auditing and spending loads of money, right? And it was an ego clash between 2. And this person had been put out, okay? Now, or put somebody out, okay? Now that turned around in the other reading, and it went from there all to this person here. So there was some kind of like case of stuff. But what I said through here is that all of this stuff, because someone being very frivolous with their money, okay, it all ended up going to this side because of what I was saying about that someone had been practicing this law of attraction. So you have to be very careful what you do, okay? Because if you're wishing upon a star and it's just coming out of where money can, which is just out of nowhere, okay, for work hard done, rendered, sended, or whatever, okay, then it can just come out of nowhere, meaning like something could just come crashing through your house, a tree, and then all of a sudden you've got a big insurance bill, okay, and then you put that in, you get that money out, but then all of a sudden you've got to pay for the house in order to rectify everything that's been done. So there's a lot to do with like getting money for nothing, okay, because I'm picking up money for nothing and your chicks for free, right? But also money for nothing. It's like, well, I've just got money for nothing. It's just I've got money for nothing, okay? But then again, it's kind of like it was 10, and it's like, well, I've got all this stuff, and then here, this person, then here, there was an accident claim or something about claiming here about all of this money that went from 10 to 0, okay? And it all went to this person here, where it's kind of like this law of attraction of what I was explaining. If you're not cross-watched, then it doesn't matter. But I have to explain this, I'm sorry. But again, hard work and effort can mean law of attraction. It means you put it into your calling, right? And you put it into what you're good at. Now, for instance, you do something and you're really good at it and you do it, okay? Now, if you're not getting money from that specific thing and it's giving you equality back, equality will just come from out of nowhere. You will receive that from something through the hard work, rendered work that you do as a person by putting in physical manual labour and time and energy. You put your energy into your calling and your energy into everything that you do with passion, you get paid. Now, it might not be by that, but it could well be by you all of a sudden getting a big job offer, or something just comes in and it's there, and it's like, well, it's just right on your lap. It's there. With Spirit has paid you for the effort that you've done, so you've earned something by what you've done, okay? But there was another instance there by it was too much going out, and this person ended up winning some kind of like, it was money. It's something to do with that, okay? I can't remember what reading that was to do with. And that was the 10 of Pentacles of having too much money. I really think that that's going to play a big part in your reading for some reason. Okay, that was a lot to do with the 10 of Pentacles being above someone's head in this deck. 10 of Pentacles, again, you got earth sign energy here, right? Turn their back on something. But again, it was above everybody's head. It's like, well, we've got all of this money. What do we do with it? Okay, and someone got put out. But then it all kind of like disappeared onto this energy here. So I don't know why we're going. So I've got to stop talking about that now. Okay, so they're telling me, okay, Steve, you've said it enough. Checkout centre. Also lights. I'm hearing lights, and that came out for another reading. Lights, I need to buy some lights, or I need some light. It's like I just need some light, I need some light, I need some light, or I can't find a light. That's why I picked it up with Razor Light, also Virgo energy. Okay. Back to the Start. Razor Light, we had a song called Back to the Start. Okay, so look that one up. But again, we're going to have to go back to the start. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board, the Magician, more than likely. We're going to have to go back to the start. Something to do with a table as well. Table in a loft, or something that's worth of value in this loft. If you haven't seen it, please go up in that loft and find this table. Because there was a table with a stable on it, like a doll house with a stable. Doll face high again. But again, a stable or a house to do with that was of value to someone that could be worth some money. And I think that's something to do with like, someone is really looking for something. Someone's really looking for something. Picking up Virgo. Right? But again, just need some light, space. Virgo equals Virgo. I just need some space. It's like, I just need some space. I just need some space. Right? So they keep saying, I just need some space. Loft space. I just need some loft space. I'm going to have to get all of this stuff out and sell it. That's what they're saying. Whatever's in this loft, it's coming through again. Whatever's in this loft, someone's got to sell it. I think it was Scorpio reading as well. I'm not sure. But I'm going to have to take all of this stuff out the loft and sell it. Okay. So the two cards that came out when I was going over your channeled messages and put checkout, okay, what we've gone over with, your card comes straight out, and then the Queen of Cups. So it's something to do with water and fire. Water and fire. It's like mixing and blending water and fire. Okay, but you kind of have that as a ruling planet anyway, right? I forget what your ruling planet is now. But again, it's like Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius. So it's kind of like a blend, right, of things. But there's someone that's in love with someone, but in love with a liar. Because I've come up with that. Green or blue. Green or blue. It's got one red eye and one green eye. Snake. Something to do with like a snake. Snake charmer. Or something to do with like a charmer. Charmer. Like a charm, a bracelet or a charm. It's like a charm bracelet or something. Okay. And I'm going to get someone this charm bracelet. Or looking for a charm. It's like, you stole me the pot of gold. Charm. So someone could have heritage of Ireland. Could be from Ireland. But I'm hearing like, you stole me pot of gold. I've got this pot. Again, someone's loft. Be careful of UV ray lights to do with like your weed up in your loft, right? But pot of gold. I'm picking up. There's a pot of gold, and there's a pot of gold, and I've got this gold. There's someone that's got all of this gold, or like charm and bracelets and rings and fingers. I'm picking up. I've got rings on my fingers and bells on my toes. Belle, like Bel Air, something like Bel Air, like Fresh Prince, right? But the Prince of Bel Air, something to do with like the, oh, Will, are you watching again, bruv? You must be isolating if you're watching me. But Fresh Prince of Bel Air, something like the Fresh Prince. There's a prince, like an heir of like a prince. It's like royalty kind of thing. It's like, well, you're royalty, so okay, the prince. Prince is a Cancerian. The prince is an actual Cancerian. The Queen has actually made a speech. Again, I'm channeling something to do with the Queen and Harry, Cancerian. But the heir of the throne, something to do with like throwing. See, you've thrown something at someone. It's like, I'm just going to throw something at you. Or I have thrown something at you and it landed at someone's feet. Because this person here is looking at it. It's like, well, that's just landed on my feet. So it's like, because someone's wearing those red shoes here, right? You know those, you know those women? Sorry, but again, you know women, they wear, I mean, do men? I don't know. But those shoes, and they've got like red bottoms on, and they're like really expensive, right? I don't know why, but I'm just picking up on like red shoes at the bottom of that Queen there, right? So something to do with that, right? We're not going to take these cards, but I'm just channeling through two cards that flipped out. Because it's like, I've just flipped out. It's like, I've just thrown all of this at your feet. And now it's kind of like, well, cheers. Here, it's like, cheers. Sorry. But that is, it's like, it's just landed on my feet. Thank you. And it's like, well, I'm because I'm apologising. I'm apologising. It's like, well, I'm apologising and I'm apologising. But it's just landed at my feet. So I'm looking at it. And it's like, well, I'm taking a look at it. But I'm picking up like someone just threw something at someone. Physically threw something or just threw money at someone. And it's just like, well, I've just thrown all of this stuff at you. But also I think they're blaming someone now that they threw at. You see, they threw something at someone here of a water sign, more likely, and said, well, there you go, have it. And I threw it at you, but now I want it back. And this person's kind of like, well what? Like, I don't understand, because where's the equality? Where's the flavour? It's like, well, where's the flavours? Something to do with like flavouring or flav or something, or flavouring. It's like, well, where's the flavour? Or where's this favour? It's like, oh, I'll just do you a favour. There's some kind of like, bad, good and bad. I'm picking up Libra. But again, like, good and bad, right? And there's like this, I just done you a favour, and it's like, so where's my return on my investment? Where's my favour in return? So, but it might be a good instant, because there's the good and the bad. I don't know why. It's like, well, I'm going to do you a favour, so there's the favour, you know. But then there's some channeled message that's coming through of like, well, you done me a favour, thank you, so where's my return? And it's like, because I want a return on it. It's like returns and returns. Someone's taking turns in something. Or someone's, okay, they're also saying someone's taking a turn for the worst. These are not your cards, guys. But someone's taking a turn for the worst, is what they're saying. Something to do with their health. It is a Sagittarius card. And I hope I don't I mean, people keep saying, look, just speak the truth of what you're channeling. So I can't hold back anymore, I'm sorry. But I'm picking up like someone's taking a turn for the worst. It's like I'm taking a turn for the worst. And I don't know why. Because it's like first the worst, second the best. What was that rhyme? First the worst, second the best. You're the a loser or something. It's like loser and bruiser or Bruce, or like losing and bruising. Oh, okay, someone has bruising on their skin. Because that, if you listen again to the song, Newton Faulkner, it was about skin, like something under my skin. There's something is under someone's skin, or like on someone's skin. I'm feeling like it's under my skin because I'm picking up like pigments or something, or pigments, pigment, or Pacman, or Pacman, or something, or pigment, or pigments, or something. I don't know. I mean, I hope this is no like slander of someone, because I'm picking up Brenda or slander, some kind of like, you know, race thing or something to do with that. I hate mentioning all those kind of things. Me, I see everybody's equal. Me, you know, I do. But again, I think there is something to do with that, like this slanderous. It's like, well, that's slanderous. It's like, that's slander. Something to do with like slandering or slander. It's like, well, that's complete slander. Someone feels like they're being ganged up on. It's like everybody just seems to be ganging up on me all the time. It's like I'm doing favours, but I feel like I'm being blended at the moment. Like I'm just trying to blend in with something. But I'm definitely picking up like there's this on someone, like under someone's skin. Like it's just under my skin. I don't know why. Because it feels like this mask. I don't know where this is coming from. Because I'm picking up Carrie and Jim Carrey, right? But Carrie, but like something, because carry on, carry on, carry on, as if nothing really matters. But again, it's like something to do with like under my skin, right? Like a mask, like it's not, like it's a mask here, but it's not like, because I'm picking up like a white mask, right? Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up on white mask. For some strange reason I picked up on, and I really hope everybody's okay with this, because I've got to have to say it. You know Michael Jackson, okay, and he done the song, right? And okay, I really don't know what people are okay with, or what, you know, YouTube, I don't know. But I am picking up something to do with that. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Because it don't matter if you're black or white. Something like that. Well, I'm going to get taken down for that one, I'm sure. Okay, but that's honestly nothing. I never know what YouTube is okay with me ever saying on here. But that was a song reference, okay. But so what we're going to do is, because it's like it don't matter. Honestly, what they're saying is a message is it don't matter, which it don't matter. Right, but it's like it don't matter. It's like, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. It's like, well, it don't matter. You know, is what they're saying. Something that doesn't matter. So hopefully that's what you guys are saying, right? But so let's see. So this is an intense dark side reading, okay, and it will be very, very sometimes very personal to a lot of people. Cross watchers, if you don't understand tarot, I really would say it's best not to watch it if you're very sensitive to energy. Can't stop you. You can watch what you like. But again, we're looking into individual lives. Okay, you have to keep an open mind, because I have to be honest with what a lot of people are actually saying that they want. So I can't worry about cross watchers not liking things or whatnot. You know, I can't attend to people's feelings when it comes to tarot cards. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I thought that was Virgo energy. There is this side. It's the Five of Cups, but again, I am so determined and focused on these three things in my life that that's all that takes priority, is these three things here. It's like these three kings. There's three kings, right? Three kings, three men. That's what they're saying. Here, there's someone that has three men. Three men, right? And I have to say it, so I don't know who that is, but there is three men, right? Now, they are also saying that if that is to do with a woman, but there are like two men fighting over a woman. I'm sure this has a lot to do with the Libra energy. It doesn't mean if you're a Libra, again, but I'm picking up that there are two men fighting over something, and that's why I channeled that message of like, well, okay, I'm with you, Five of Cups, right? This is your partner, maybe. And then it's like this other person, right? And it could be an ex that's trying to get back in, okay? And it's like, well, there's me and you against the world. It's just us two, but the third person that you're focused on is this person that's making these Two of Cups feel bad, right? Because everything else is spilt here apart from these two here, right? So it's like, well, there's just me and you against the world. It's me and my Two of Cups against everybody else that tries to intervene into this five. And that's why that is in reverse, and this person is the one that's on any kind of receiving end, where it's these two ganging up against one person, okay? So the ego is that this person is sticking by their guns, that they are making this person pay, even though this is the Five of Cups in reverse. As an energy connection, this person is making this person pay, right? But what I'm saying is I mean, you know, you will have to see. But again, it's like, I'm going to make you pay. That's what I'm saying. Payday, 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 payday. I'm making you pay for something. Let's see this side. Show me this side. Show me this side. Show me this side. But again, this person, for some, is acting from a low vibration, right? Because they're also still in this, right? And they're in it to win it. But they're also acting from a low vibration of five, meaning Five of Cups is like work and money, Taurus energy too, but it can still be acting from a low vibration, meaning I'm not really thinking clearly. If this person can well not be thinking clearly, it depends. That's why I'm picking up Libra energy, I'm not sure. But a moon of five, right? But again, I'm not thinking clearly. Or I wasn't thinking clearly. Show me this side, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the dark side of the other person. Okay, King of Cups. King of Cups in upright. This side is reversed. He's actually facing things here. Okay, this King of Cups is... I mean, ego-wise, you're both in a complete ego battle. You will not get through to this king. This king is a king for a reason of why he's a king. Right, a king is someone that's gone through everything emotionally in his life. It could be a Scorpio energy as well, but Pisces goes to Scorpio. But again, this person is just sitting back. You know, it's really testing this energy. Really testing this energy. Because it feels like you against the world here, you know, or you two against this one person. This one person, right, ego-wise, will take on this person, or two people here. This king will. This king, whether you get on with this king or not, right, but this king is not getting on with this side, as this side's not getting on with this, and this is why I'm not getting involved, right? But again, this king will not budge. He will not budge 1 inch within his ego. He won't, because he's a king for a reason, and the reasoning with this person will not affect this person. They won't. This person may try to use some kind of tactic of love, a low vibration. You got to keep an open mind, Sagittarius, right? But we're looking at ego and lives. But again, in separate lives, this person will try a tactic to get to this king, as this king would also just sit back and wait and not do anything and wait for his time until this person strikes. You see, this person would more than likely strike out at this person here. The King of Cups here would just sit back and wait. You know, honestly, they would. So you've got water everywhere, but it seems like there's water everywhere. There seems to be water under the bridge. Under the bridge. Again, down, bam, 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 bam. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. Right? Together in crime, also I'm hearing. Together in crime. There's some kind of like crying, sorry, but crime. Like crime. I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's a crime. And there's another one. Cry, 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 cry. I'm gonna cry. Sorry, I'm thinking of lyrics. Crime. Like, there's some kind of like crime. Okay. So, you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles on this side that was exactly in the other reading. The other side. Virgo energy. It was that way up. This time it's this way up. This is the right way up. Again, this person, Taurus, Scorpio. Taurus, Scorpio. That would be a Scorpio rising, Taurus descending person. Okay, possibility. But it could be the other way around. It could be a Taurus rising, Scorpio descending. Right? But something's descending, ascending, descending. Exactly why I give you what was in the bonus reading on the other side for one of those readings. This 10 here was here, right? It was all above someone's head. They're living above their means, below it and above it. So above, so below. They've manifested all of this money, some people, from so above, so below, meaning like they didn't work for it. This person didn't work for, I'm sorry, I've got to say these messages so I don't know who's who. They didn't work for this money here for someone. You know, like I said, through this law of attraction, I'm really picking up that someone's like, money, money, come to me quick and easy. Like, it's just quick and it's just easy. It's just money just comes to me quick and easy. But then they lost it. Here, they lost this money. They lost it. You know, they lost this opportunity, and they lost by what I said, law of attraction. If you put hard work and physical manual labour into something, you can get paid from whatever it is that you do that you love. If you love it, right, that much, still the same as like love and what you'd be prepared to do for love. But again, whatever you do, right, it has to come from your calling. So if it isn't meant to be, it's not meant to be. So you'll get directed onto another path, right? And I'm picking up another director, like another director. I've got to go from director to directory to a directory to also a directory. And it's like, okay, can I put you through? And it's like, yeah, can I put you through? And it's kind of like, well, I've just been turned down. It's like I had all these hopes and wishes for something, but I was wishing upon an Aquarian energy. I was wishing upon something, but I got turned down. It feels like that whatever someone had, they don't have it. Because like I said in that reading, that 10 can be loads of money, but that 10, if you're ordering loads of stuff, right, it can go very quickly, right, without earning any more back. And it feels like for some, and I don't know why, this landed on someone's foot that wasn't supposed to have it, right? Now, however that was, it's not my life and I don't know it. But I can't get away from that message of like, I've got this money, but I physically haven't got it because you haven't got anything through here. So I'm picking up an energy of like, I got it for nothing, which is money for nothing, right? Money for nothing and my chicks for free. So it's like my checks are for free. It's like my money for nothing and all my checks are free. So meaning like I just give it away. So you go here to the Four of Pentacles, right? Which is 4 and 1, which is 5. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Taurus. Scorpio rising, Taurus descending. Don't have to be. But again, this person, you don't know how much this person's got. 4 of Pentacles, because they will keep it close to their chest and they will not release it. You know, they won't. They won't let go. They could be saving, you know, for a rainy day. But again, this is an account, right? 4 and 1 is 5, is an accountant, right? They keep count of their money. They keep stock. They keep shares. They're into shares, into stocks and shares. But maybe they're also into like stockings. Got no idea what that one is for. But they're into stocking stuff. They're quite a stocky person, well built, right? But I don't know why I keep picking up on stockings and Christmas, like at Christmas. It's kind of like you've took all this money from my Christmas catalogue, or from my Christmas, or for my Christmas. Because I'm picking up on Dumb and Dumber, right? And what was his name? Lloyd's, or Lloyd, chemist, or a chemist, or like Lloyd Christmas. Lloyd Christmas? Was his name Lloyd Christmas? Lloyd, right? Lloyd's, chemist. Something to do with it. Cameo. Like a cameo production or something. What on earth? So show me this side. Show me another card for this side. Show me another card for this side. Oh, well, too many. So, again, the sun in reverse. The sun in reverse and the devil. The Son of God. That's the Son of God. Okay, we're going to have to split those because I'm feeling bad that I didn't do that because it's supposed to be one and then one. Okay, but the Son of God, because we draw all of this around to a reading for you guys anyway, right? But whatever I channel through that, the Son has turned his back, right? The Son, it could be a son or a daughter, but again, being turned upon. It's like being turned over. It's like turned over. Someone's brother, or I mean, is a family member of the son. It's like I'm turning my back on everybody here. This could be something that happened in a family to do with a son, a brother, or a mother, or a father, or a Leo. But again, this Ten of Pentacles is sitting there with all of this money, waiting to just like waiting. And it's like, but the son, someone turned their back on a family member this side, right? Because the devil turns his back, right? He's not facing things, he's turning his back on it, right? So this person has also an addiction to money, an addiction to with how much money they've got. This devil, again, and this four, it seems to have come, I'm getting mixed up with other readings. It's turned around, is what they're saying. They're turning things around. This devil's turned around. So he's turning stuff around here, turning it in the devil's favour. Capricorn energy. But I'm turning things around in my own favour. Because the God, religion, right, Lucifer, God, he came down and, you know, took all of his toys and then just disappeared. You know, that's what Lucifer pretty much said. So thought that God had turned his back on Lucifer. So the son turns his back, or a daughter or someone turns their back on this energy here. Because he's turning his back on religion, or this person is got the most here. Unfortunately, they've got the most. Because Capricorn energy can be stable, right? Even though that's the devil, Capricorn energy remains as a stable cardinal sign, right? So it's stable within its job. Capricorn energy is more than likely can be a Capricorn can have the same job for years. As long as it's a good job and it suits them, they can sit in that for a long time, right? Because it's stable for them, right? So that can mean Capricorn energy. They can also go above or below their means, but again, Capricorn is still like above, so below. And it, because it was, right? The devil was so above, so below. So the God is here, right? And it's like, so above, so below. So you sunk below. You sunk my battleship. So this person sunk your battleship here, but this person's taking on a battle, right, by below. That it all came from above and landed on this person's feet here. So in an ego clash, this person's winning. because I don't know why I'm looking this as like a lucky streak. And compared to this energy, it wouldn't be lucky. It wouldn't. And I'm sorry, but I have to give those over. But I've had a lucky streak, right? Because Capricorn energy can own rent, right? If you look at my other big deck that I used to use, which had a skater in it and like loads of different things. I can't remember what that was, but you can see in past readings. Capricorn had someone with loads of money in their hand, and they had a car looking back, and there was a stop, do not like go through here. And it was like receiving money, but also like rent is also like someone that owns a company, or, you know, a mortgage. This person has a mortgage, a house to pay, and that's why they're saving their money. This person, sorry, has lived above their means, and this person has lived below it, right? Which is what you do. You know, to save money, you pretty much don't ever really spend any money. You live with what you have, and that you're satisfied with it because you're so busy at work normally that you would like certain things, but I guarantee you, normally the thing that you really want, after a few weeks you're like, oh, I don't want that now, there's something new out there, right? There's new products and new things being made and built all of the time, right? So you just aim to get that. You don't spend it or buy it, you just aim to get that next thing. You just keep working and working and working and working to aim to get that next thing. And before you know it, you've accumulated loads of money because you've not lived below your means. You've not spent it here from the 10 to a 1, from a jack to a king, right? Jackie or jacking or jack something. But again, you know, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. But I'm definitely picking that up from so above, manifested some money, but so below, it goes this side. If you're looking at you versus them and want to know, it's all going here. Now, there'll be cross watchers that say, yeah, that's me and I love this side. There'll be other people that say, no, you know, I'm not getting involved with an argument over these readings. But they seem to be going well. Please make sure that you hit the like, share, comment, subscribe, all that thing, all that sort of stuff. I really do appreciate it. I hope you like Lucid Dream Tarot music. Someone did ask in the comment section what was the music and what was the video. There's music and videos that I make myself. If you are interested in the music and the videos, you can go over to Lucid Dream Tarot Music and you'll find all of the stuff over there. The whole production video. Sometimes they come out here, but you can find it in the show more section. Again, if you are interested. Please make sure you watch the screens below for the twin flame stuff. I do that, but I do spiritual stuff and explain certain things for people. It's not just twin flames, soulmates, twin flames, same thing, okay? But again, there's a lot of spiritual stuff in there. If you are interested, you might see them come up. If not, they're all in a playlist below that you can click on your other readings or those. This will be over on Patron and it's $5. If you want to join, you get access to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Then your partner as well if you're interested in them, and you can join for $5. It's just $5 for the month, okay? Also, if you want to reach out for a personal reading, you can find everything in the show more section, guys. I hope that you're all doing well. Again, thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Sticking there with all the tough times that we're going through, isolation, all that kind of thing, right? And I will hopefully see you over on the other side, guys. Thanks very much, Sagittarius, right? Thanks, guys.